What's going on, family? Black Phoenix checking in, man. I'm at the gas station right now. Everybody's coming through, networking, getting coffee on this morning, um, getting a little breakfast and snacks and stuff so they can, start their day off. I just passed out some brochures to this guy that does lawn work. He told me that he know a guy that need a rack made for his weed eaters. So, I'm out here, man, posted up at the gas station, literally. Sit on the back of my motherfucking truck. And when I see people come through that looks like they might need my services, I pass out one of my cards. You know what I mean? That's what we do. And the way I look at it, if we don't network, we don't know our net worth. Net worth. Think about this. So network so you can learn your net worth. And don't be just dependent on one source of income. You know what I mean? Like so many of us are dependent on one source of income. Like, oh, I got to get it from this job. And when the job don't give it to me, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I got bills to pay. I got this going on, and I need a little assistance. You know what I mean? So I get it, but you got to network yourself properly, man. I always like to say proper preparation prevents piss poor performance because if you prepare yourself properly, you won't be in a situation where you in need all the time, where you always looking for someone to assist you and help you and guide you in the direction that you need to go in. So I would say the wise thing to do is network yourself. Get familiar with people. You're in a new area, see how they network. Like I went to a small gas station this morning, which the owner was up there, but they closed on Saturdays and Sundays. But they open at 6 in the morning. Up old man's come through there. They drinking coffee. They talking about their war stories, and I just went up there and he introduced me to come in and sit and chill with him in the morning. You know what I mean? So I can actually go in there and get some coffee and shoot the bull with them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do that. Every morning because this is right around the corner from my house. So every morning about I'm gonna make sure I be there about 6 and a couple minutes early probably, just to chill out and have a truck posted up in front of the building and passing out cards. They got my brochures and stuff. They actually put them on their little bulletin. They said, man, we always looking for people that we can depend on, man. They get a good guy to come through and then he'll disappear or he'll work for a company and he don't want to hustle, but we hustle where we come from. Hog on means that we don't get meals handed out to us. You know what I mean? I'm not a dog. I don't have nobody sitting out no plate and some water for me. You know what I'm saying? I got to go get this stuff one way or the other. You know what I mean? So the way I look at it is, if I network myself properly, I ain't got to beg for no bag. I ain't got to ask nobody, hey man, feed me. I'm gonna feed myself. You know what I mean? At the gas station. What's wrong with that? It's not against the law. I went and bought some coffee. I go back in there and buy something else. As long as you buying stuff, you can sit here conveniently. Networking myself, passing out my cards. You know what I mean? Telling folks, hey man, this is what I do. I'm new to the area. If you need somebody to get something done, you know what I mean? Holler at me. And then actions speak louder than words. You can see the demo in the back. You know what I mean? So it ain't like I'm just sitting here, in vain. They say, oh man, that's what you do. That's a nice setup, man. What you make them? Hey, we make these too. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's more than one way to network. Man, I just see, check this stuff. This dude, not only is this loud as a motherfucker, he got a fucking bullhorn on the front of the fucking truck. You know how long this has been? I done seen somebody with a horn on the front of their truck, like since early days in the South growing up, and in Texas, I seen a lot of cats come with their, Lincolns with the horns and shit on the front of them bitches, like they used to do that back in the day. And this guy got a bullhorn on his. Never seen one, but this up there. So he's a buller, evidently. A rancher. But man, it's cool this morning, man. It's really nice out here this morning. The weather is like excellent here so far. You know what I mean? It's been doing a lot of raining since I've been here. I can't lie, I'm not used to it. I told a lady that the time it has rained here feel like it has rained more here in 2 weeks than it has in 3 years that I've been in Phoenix. You know what I mean? Like damn, it's like every day. I'm not really used to it, so I got to get used to that. I'm a sunny person, man. I like the sun. I mean, I like to I like to be illuminated and full of life and energy. That the gloom kind of mess with me sometimes. You know what I mean? So I'm not even gonna front with you, man. I'm just trying to keep things kosher and stay afloat, man. But I'm enjoying the city, man. It's nice out here. You know what I mean? You know, for what it is. You know, it ain't perfect, but it is what it is. You know, everywhere you go, you have to learn how to make a place home. You know what I mean? You got to make your home and where you at. You know, so everybody's different. Everybody got a different way that they live and like being set up. But you know, I can, I think I can do OKC, man. I'm here. You know what I mean? I got to start a different network. You know, the cost of living is funny. Some of these jobs around here, I've noticed, don't really pay a lot, or unless you're doing a lot of kiss ass work. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a kiss ass. You know what I mean? So I think I'm gonna get mine off the ground here independently, most definitely, because that's the only way to eat around here. You know what I mean? That's the only way to eat, man. So I'm gonna try to figure that out. But this morning, I'm gonna just hang out around here, man, and network with people. You know. And it's crazy because certain work trucks come up here. That's one reason that I come up here. And you know they say the old saying is that you show yourself friendly, you obtain friends. So you have to be polite, man. At least speak to people. Hey, how you doing today? You know, I know when they look at me, at times it catch them off guard. You know, at first they can look at me and they're like, you just got a beard. And now they see the gold, they don't know what to think. And then when I talk and I introduce myself, they tend to get a little bit more comfortable. They say, oh man, this guy's laid back, man. He's nice, he's cool, you know. So I think that's a big plus, man. When you in a new place or you trying to establish yourself, man, go around and meet the locals. You know, meet the locals, see how they doing, check them out, see how they got, how they got things going, how they eat, how they networking. You know, that's what I do. I try to see how they live. And it's pretty simple here. Like it's a homie. I say Oklahoma City to me is like what I have seen. It's like a homie state, like a homie. Like people dress real homey, real laid back. I just seen a few people that, probably they got certain jobs or whatever going out there, fix themselves up a lot or whatever and step out. But for the most part, it's like a homie state. People laid back and cool, man. Just chill people. You know. I'm gonna tell you something that really caught me off guard. I have had a lot of older people here that held the door open for me and say, "Hey, son, how you doing? You having a good day?" And I said, "Yes, ma'am," or "Yes, sir." So I think that's a plus. In Arizona, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Them folks around there, man, they racist as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And they just gonna let you know that it's the West. Get the fuck off my porch. Don't come around here. We don't like your kind. Hey man, you won't believe the way it is, man. But now I can't do nothing but laugh about it. It don't hurt my feelings. To everybody that you find that's a hater, you're gonna find somebody that'll embrace you and that'll pass your movement on. You know what I mean? So it's all about how you present yourself and take care of yourself, man, honestly. You know. But it's nice out here this morning. I ain't even gonna lie, man. I'm just out here chilling, watching people. I like the people watch. I won't lie to you now. I came up here the other day, right? And I was listening to these old women talk and these folks talk. It's just crazy what you learn about people and about the area. They kind of slow drivers too. I'm used to in Arizona, man. You can get up and go. I ain't gonna lie about that. I love the highway out there in the West because you can go. But man, it's slow around here. I think they just made 70 on the freeway not too long ago. 65 on the freeway, you know what I mean? Well, they go 75, 80 all day long. 75, 85 all day. It's like a no-brainer, you know what I mean? Everybody get down like that. Here, it's just homey, man. It's just a laid-back spot, man. So, like I say, I'm just up this morning, man, networking with some people in the area, seeing who I can pass my cards out, doing it like, we used to, when we used to do the promo for the hip hop, we'll be on the corners of the club area. Hey man, there goes some flyers. Come check us out, man. We got going on, man. Come check us out, man. And we're trying to sell them a performance. And then, you get there, you got to spend money, you got to get a drink, you want to have a good time. But to me, if you use that same hustle, that same street hustle on your business, like a street hustle, you'll get what you're looking for. It's just like them people holding those signs out there, and they like, hey, come stop by so and so, stop by so and so. And at first, when I first seen it, I was like, man, you think that stuff is getting somewhere? But it really does. It really does get somewhere. You know what I mean? It really do. You know what I mean? So it's all about how you network yourself, but you have to knock on doors, and you have to, you know, be like, hey, man, I got something going on out here. You know? So I don't know, man. I just think that the street hustle has been slept on, and people have laid it down like it don't exist. But to really meet good people, consistent people, you need to knock on doors, man. It is what it is. You want to knock on doors. You want to get familiar with people. You want to meet people. You know, you want to just walk up to them. Hey, how you doing? Especially if you see them doing something that might might uh, might embellish what you do, or might give you the opportunity to shine in your lane. You know what I mean? You're like, hey, man, I do so and so. You know, so I just think it's just a good thing, man, to stick to the street hustle. You know, we can hit the net up. The net is great. Like, I'm not gonna lie. You need to have you an online presence. Have an online presence. Have your own online website. So I had paid for several throughout the years, and you live and you learn, man, because I paid for some stuff where the guy had fully control. I couldn't control the website. He wouldn't do things, updates. It was fucking terrible. Then I spent the money that I spent. It wasn't worth it, man. And then I get with someone else try to do it, and it didn't turn out right. And sometimes you get that bitter taste in your mouth. But I know eventually I'm gonna meet someone that does websites like I have seen some nice professional ones, and get mine done without any BS or stupid, ridiculous prices. You know what I mean? So it's out here. I actually think I met a lady from Georgia that she do websites and electrician. So I'm gonna network with her and see how things gonna go. I need to. I haven't forwarded her the rest of my information over. I just been caught up here lately, man. Just trying to do what I can to get the ball rolling. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna lie, man. It has been a little stressful, but not on a bad point. Maybe just because it's a whole new area, and I'm trying to find my way, you know what I mean? And it just, it's been a little uneasy. I ain't gonna lie to you, you know what I mean? But hey, I'm all right though. I feel like if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. But everybody ain't doing what we're doing, man. Out here trying to live to be remembered, build our empires independently, getting our hog on, you know what I mean? It's one thing to say it, you know what I mean? And it's another thing to actually do it, to be about what you're stressing and what you're talking about. So, you never know, man. You know what I'm saying? You never know. But you got to put your best foot forward. And I had a friend of mine, actually, one of my guys that I follow on YouTube from North Carolina. He's in Fayetteville. And he told me how he really liked the business cards and the brochures. He was like, man, they just ain't professional, bro. They above that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like the way that you're doing it. And honestly, man, I sit back, I designed these myself. I used a template and kept critiquing it till I got it like I wanted. And I'm gonna tell you something that I realized: your photos, your work ethics. When you're independent, and this is something that I think you should take into consideration. You might like, oh, I ain't gonna show everything, but you need to get several photos off of every project that you do. Every project that you do, you need some photos. You need some videos saying that, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is what I got going. And show people your work, man, because actions speak louder than words. Like, when you pull up and you got your brochures, that, it takes money, but just think that little money that you spent to get them going, you pull up and you hand it to the right person. Hey, tell this person, you never know what type of contract or type of job situation you will get out of networking yourself. You know what I mean? Out of putting your best foot forward. So, it's different than just walking up saying, hey, here go a business card. This is what I do. To someone, small. But when you're dealing with companies, they like to see the work. You know what I mean? It's like they want to see the money. How some people, I had a guy call me since I've been here in Oklahoma City. And he called me and saying, hey, man, I want a staircase done from you. I really like them. I said, okay, how can I help you? He said, well, I want several of them. But what kind of deal can you give me if I buy several all the time? So, me personally, I had to tell him how I felt about that, the way he put that. I said, sir, as of now, you haven't bought anything. So I can't sit here and make no imaginary numbers. Say, hey, man, you get this, I'm going to give you this. Nah, the price is this. If you buy so many, yeah, I might give you a discount at one time. But just talking about it don't move me. You got to show me. Buy some, and then we'll get to talking. And that's what I told him. And he was like, oh, okay. And then he hit me back, and I told him how it's set up, and then I ain't hear from him. So, sometimes people will try to just, people want you to do stuff for them for nothing. And feel like, well, if I do this, you should. Nah, you can't buy. I told him quickly, you can't buy these off the shelf nowhere. You know what I'm saying? These are custom handmade. So the ticket is what it is. You know what I mean? And they literally are handmade. So, you know, I just feel like, man, you can't let nobody belittle your work ethics. You can't let nobody put no price on what you do and say, oh, let me give you this. I think it's worth this. I don't give a fuck what you think. I know what it's worth. And that's what you got to do, man. You got to know your worth, your value, as a person, as a company, as an independent go-getter, man. Know your value, man. Know what you worth. Don't let people tell you, what you worth or what they want to do or how much they want to give you. Know your value. Know your time you can put in. Know your work ethics. And say, hey, man, I know my work ethics. I know I'm going to get this done faster. I don't have to brag about it. You know what I mean? I just point me in that direction and we're going to make it happen. You know what I mean? So that's what I believe that we have to do out here. You know what I mean? We have to figure out ways to network ourselves to really, get exposed where we can actually open up new doors. You know what I mean? But don't let nobody talk you out of your prices and your, got the bike folks coming in. Don't let nobody talk you out of your work ethics and what you're worth. Value that. Value that. Value that. Coming in, getting put the gas up. It's a good day too. They probably gonna hit the road and ride a little bit. It is a good day to ride. I can't say that. It is a good day to ride. Yeah, it's nice out here, man. It really is nice out here today. And I'm just literally just out here, people watching. I ain't got nothing else to do right now at the moment, so I might as well network. That's the way I see it. Utilize your time while you can. While you can. But yeah, I'm just, man, enjoying the morning, man. Like I said, enjoying the morning, seeing who's out, seeing who's about, checking them out. It's funny, man. I like to see people come out with their ladies and they got their bikes and they look toys picked up. You know what I mean? I can tell you something. Have you ever seen a man that he feels so proud about his toy and his possession, and he got his woman to the side and he's proud about everything, like literally. I would think it's a look cocky. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with being proud of what your stuff, but some people walk around, boy, like God just gave them a piece of a piece of roses to walk on every time they jump out the vehicle. You know what I mean? It's a trip. It's a trip. I just stay humble, man. I just stay humble, take things one day at a time. But it is nice out here today. Kind of, honestly, the wind's blowing almost just a little chilly. Just a little chilly. Not a whole lot, but it's a little bit. So, but it's nice though. Like I say, I'm enjoy this morning, man. I think I'm gonna end up finding me a contract sitting up here. You never know until you network yourself. So I'm gonna keep networking until I run across something. You know what I mean? Anything can happen. But they say the early bird get the worm. So I'm out here early, get into the bag, networking. Hold on.